new Premiere export experience allows you to export efficiently with a one-to-many design. Let's move to our export, and you can see I can use optimized render settings for YouTube, Vimeo, Facebook, Twitter, or I can set up my own settings. I can also choose to use the quick export. Let's give that a try first. So I'm going to choose quick export. I'm going to select a file name and location. And I can establish a preset. There's additional presets that are available, and I can search. So for example, I found the YouTube 1080p with the H.264 format, and I just favorited that. And so I'll select that, and I can quickly export. So where to use quick export? When you maybe need to send out a quick file, maybe you're doing something a little lower of a quality to test, that is certainly a try, or that can be your export dialog. Either is fine. Let's go back to the export. Now, you can still choose the file export, but the easiest way is to choose that export at the header bar. So this workflow, just like everything else, moves from left to right. We're going to start by selecting a destination. So my first destination is going to be to a media file. So notice as soon as I selected media file, I have some settings I can choose. For most of our work, the H.264 and YouTube 1080p Full HD is an excellent choice. But let's say I also want to export something to Twitter. So I'll select that, toggle that on. I can right away choose to upload that to Twitter. And in this case, I can find specific settings designed for Twitter. So I'm going to choose a 640 by 640, and this is a square setting. So I'm going to hit OK. So notice with this, I'm getting some black box. So I can choose right here to figure out how I want to fit this. Let's try scale. And I can kind of preview it right in this window. That looks great. So I've got one setting for a media file, one setting for Twitter. If I was signed into Twitter, I could publish it right away. Same thing if I was signed into YouTube, it would allow me to have that setting as well. Let's go ahead and we will export the two I've selected. And let's take a peek. So here's that Twitter. And notice it's in a square format. And then here's my YouTube version. So this feature is great for those of us who work in a couple of different medium, social, YouTube. We can have all of those settings literally at our fingertips with that export panel. So I would encourage you to experiment with those and try those.